Thursday night baseball now from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the rubber match of this three-game series between the Indianapolis Indians and the Memphis Redbirds. It's baseball on the show,
ladies and gentlemen,
it's coming up next.
Your Memphis Redbirds.
Daniel Ponce de Leon starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Stepping up is Ji-hwan Bae, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
0-1 the count.
First pitch, 6:05.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Good knuckle curve, and he's got him behind 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. Softly hit toward the hole. He's got to hurry, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, what's the key for a road victory in this one?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Standing in now, Chris Sharp. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 now.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2.
Batting first, the first baseman, number 19, Colin Moran.
At the plate now, Colin Moran. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. That evens it up, 1-1. Now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Sean Poppin gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. This will lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Now the 1-0.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Into the box, Nick Dunn. He'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. One out, nobody on. This is pulled into right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Here's Matt Carpenter, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Poppin is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. Now the 1-0.
That's Bolton.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. 3-0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Hot shot on the ground is short. And there are 2 away now. For the moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
No balls and 1 strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ugh, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
2 out here and a runner at second. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis with no score. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Brian Goodwin.
First delivery to him. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. hit weekly back to the mound. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And we have to focus on Matt Carpenter right here. This guy bounces around, can play a number of different positions, and has a good enough arm to play them all and play them all at a high level.
Here's Gregory Polanco. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fouled away. Here it comes on 1-1.
Ball, that's inside.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Here's Todd Frazier now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Now into the box, Dylan Carlson. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
The right fielder, Dylan.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. In there, 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Here it comes. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Swing, and he pops him up. And that's going to land foul. That's lifted the other way out to left. Sharp has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting fifth, the center
All right,
fielder,
here's how the visitors are lining up today. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield, from center to both corners, with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
Into the box now, Connor Capel. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Right side, but it's well foul. The 1-1 is a sinker that gets a swinging strike.
2 strikes.
1-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2.
Batting 7th, the first baseman, John Nagowski.
Into the box, John Nagowski. Here it comes.
Counts 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
That's
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
No strike.
Outside, 3-0 now. Taylor Heineman would be next. .30 pitch. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
Stepping in next, Taylor Heineman, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. From the stretch. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. So here is O'Neill Cruz. He drove in his club's only run a night ago.
O'Neill Cruz.
And the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in next, Joe Hudson. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. And that's the second out.
Batting up, the pitcher, number 62, Sean Poppin.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Sean Poppin. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And there's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Skied down the left field line. Thomas makes the catch, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Daniel Ponce de Leon.
The pitcher, number 32.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Sharp is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Lane Thomas.
Lane Thomas now 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
To the plate now, Nick Dunn. Lifted down the line in left. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
0-2, here it is. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this will be fouled away. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Now to bat, Ji-hwan Bae. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Carlson is there to put it away for route number 1.
The left fielder, number
So
20.
with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. Next up, Chris Sharp. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Yeah, fellas, not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not. Can't believe he did, but it looked like he was running in mud right there.
And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Softly hit toward the hole. Knee high, he barehands it. Hats off to that one.
The first baseman, number 19, Colin Moran.
Striding in is Colin Moran. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Hopped up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Paul DeYoung.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate, Dylan Carlson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. Just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Connor Capel.
Now at the plate, Connor Capel. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brian Goodwin. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Brian Goodwin.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Ripped down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Down the third baseline. Taken in by Carpenter. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Gregory Polanco will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. A ball and a strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
So now to the plate, Todd Frazier, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Struck out in his first at-bat. One and one. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Goodwin, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Frazier in front, 3 balls and a strike.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Full count, here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Stepping in now, O'Neill Cruz. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So now to the plate, John Nagowski. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
John Nagowski.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
No, inside.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead of the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Into the box, Taylor Heineman, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch.
Ball, inside.
Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Chased a sinker outside the strike zone. 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner. This will land in foul territory. Still 1-2. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from it.
Into the box now, Daniel Ponce de Leon. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
In now, Lane Thomas. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. He waits, now the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 5 innings complete, and we still have no score. At the plate now is Joe Hudson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
A ball and a strike. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Hit hard to short. DeYoung gathers it in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The pitcher, number 62, Sean Poppin.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Sean Poppin, flew out in his only at-bat so far. First pitch of the AB now.
1-0.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
1 out, nobody on. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Up next, Ji-hwan Bae. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
The 1-1 home.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
At the plate now, Chris Sharp, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Ready with the 1-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Hitters count. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Anthony Shue is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 65, Anthony Shue.
Colin Moran will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at 1st and 2nd and 2 away. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. He grounds it sharply to 3rd. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th, and we still have no score. So stepping in is Nick Dunn. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Here's the first pitch. A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
On the ground to 3rd. Frazier's up with it, and that's the first down.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Now at the plate is Matt Carpenter. Flew out last time up. First pitch on the way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Fielded cleanly and quickly. There are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Good pitch to hit, a sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike. Swing and a ground ball to 3rd. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brian Goodwin. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Drilled on the ground is short. DeYoung's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
So now into the box is Gregory Polanco. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
A little bouncer. Now another 1-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
The third baseman, Tom.
At the plate, Todd Frazier. As he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side.
With the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Ready now is Dylan Carlson, grounded out in his last at bat.
The right fielder, Dylan Carlson.
First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning. Game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Stepping in now, Connor Capel. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The set and the 1-0 pitch. 1-1 to count. And it's 1-2. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here comes the 1-2. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Sharp is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
The first baseman, number 34, John.
Next, it'll be John Nagowski, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Skied down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Into the box, Taylor Heineman as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. A bullet to first base. Tries to dance back to the bag to double off the runner, but not in time.
Now batting, the pitcher, Anthony.
Justin Turner will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 89, Justin Turner.
First delivery to him. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. And they're runners at the corners now. He's set. The 0-1. Hit on the ground is short. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 8th inning coming up. And we still have no score. Cody Whitley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 38, Cody Whitley.
Stepping in once again is O'Neill Cruz. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
O'Neill Cruz.
He's set and the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. This one's down to third. Carpenter is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, number 70.
And stepping in, Joe Hudson. He bounced out last time up. First offering on its way.
1-0.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
The 2-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
Sammy Ciani will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. He's set. Here it comes. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
The batter, the second baseman.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ji-hwan Bae. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First offering. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. On the ground at first. Can this be two? There's one. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play and the inning is over. So no runs here on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead, and we still have no score. Sam Howard is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 54, Sam Howard.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lane Thomas. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. From the stretch. And a ball 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here it comes, 1-0. This one's flared out toward left. Cruz ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first down. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
Standing in now, Nick Dunn, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Shin high, that's taken for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Up high, 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. Had the weight back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Here now the 2-2.
I got 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And that one yanked just foul. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that 2nd out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box now, Matt Carpenter. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In there, and it's even at 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Moran has room in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We've played 8 full, and we still have no score. Genesis Cabrera will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Now at the plate, here is Chris Sharp. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
2-2.
Inside, ball 2.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Colin Moran. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Carlson is there. 2 down.
Now batting, the 7th fielder, Ryan Goodwin.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brian Goodwin. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. Hit hard to the right side. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up, and we still have no score. David Bednar enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings.
Number 51, David Bednar.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And stepping up is the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
The shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 0-1. A drive by DeYoung. This ball is hit well to left field. Looking up is the left fielder. Adios, pelota. So a solo shot down the line in left, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
One run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Redbirds came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Genesis Cabrera claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Redbirds. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For Indianapolis, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely. 1.